When I was 4 years old, I discovered YouTube. I watched gaming videos on Super Mario Sunshine and I fell in love. And since that day, I wanted to be a YouTuber. Yes, I wanted to have subscribers and I wanted to have it be my job and I wanted to be good at it. Well, 10 years late, whoa, I'm old, 16 years later, I have one of those things. I'm pretty good at it. I got the skills, but not popular, nor is it my job. And I think that's okay. And I think that's something that a lot of people getting into YouTube are missing nowadays. How's it going, everybody? My name is Riley, and welcome to the Weekly Crit, the show where I give you a critical hit of advice. Yeah, so today is about being a small creator. I recently watched a few little tip things because I haven't taken YouTube seriously in a long time since I was just a snot-nosed little kid. And I wanted to just make videos and, see if I can actually take it serious and see where it goes since I actually have skills now that I've been doing it for 10 years. And with that, I saw a lot of advice videos. A lot of them were normal, just like here's all the stuff that I've learned in my time. And one of these videos was exactly that, and I respect his perspective, but I also don't agree with it. I won't say the channel, don't want to unnecessarily spread hate to a person, but it was more so this analytical side that I see, and it was accentuated to a degree that I didn't agree with. The whole gist of the video was building up your YouTube channel like an empire. Instead of it being make something that you want to make something and make something else and make something else and try all sorts of different things until one of them takes off. And when one of them takes off, that's what you're doing now. And grow that and then buy more YouTube channels and then keep growing those and then keep doing that. And it's like, but what happened? Why is content farms the idea and the advice for a starting out creator? Why shouldn't it be find something you like and get better at the skills and then eventually, the dividends will pay. If you're good at what you do and you like doing it, people will come. People will see and you'll grow. Why is it treated so analytically? And don't get me wrong, yes, you should learn how the algorithm works. You should learn, how to make good thumbnails that have good click-through rates. I had that problem when I started YouTube where I just made thumbnails and it was just terrible looking and no one would ever click them because they look like garbage. Yeah, of course you should study things in order to get yourself out there. But I'm talking about the content, the cold, hard cash, The content of the videos should be what you want to make, and I believe this still. As someone who's followed YouTube for his whole life, and YouTube's been my main social media, is my only social media. I don't have TikTok. I use Instagram just to see my friends' posts, and screw you if I'm going on Twitter or Reddit. So, as someone who YouTube is a place that I've always had in my life, pretty much every day of my life. I miss the idea that you can just do what you want and have an audience. And it's okay to just have an audience and not followers and not some gigantic number following you. You can make money if you have 50,000 subscribers, and you can make decent money. And it doesn't mean that you shouldn't strive for more than that, but I mean, if you find a niche that you love and a lot of people love your videos and you have 50,000 subscribers and you're happily making money from it, why would you try and be like, but Minecraft is so popular, I can get more views? I feel like it goes away from what you started out with and what makes you happy. Now, I can't speak for everyone else, but when I started forcing myself to make videos that I didn't want to make, and it was when I was a lot younger and I was grinding more, I just started hating it, and it became like this job outside of school that I did that I just started not enjoying. And then eventually I realized, I love making videos. Why do I hate them so much? Why do I hate this process so much? And I realized it was because I took something that was innocent, that was always fun, and I've done since I was 10 years old, and I spent years being obsessive about what would do good, how many videos I need to make, how much better I need to get, how much blah blah blah, comparing myself to adults when I was just a kid, and comparing myself to professionals when I wasn't there. That made me burn out, and for 3-4 years I never took YouTube seriously. I did make videos that I was very proud of, but I almost purposefully made them too artsy for a YouTube click-through rate, you know? And it took me to now being an adult to finally be like, yeah, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna give it an honest try now that I do have skills that I've learned over 10 years. I'm nowhere near the best, but I'm good enough. And I'm gonna give it an honest go again. But I burnt myself out, right? And you may not find success on YouTube. That's just true. You could make what you love and be good at it, and sometimes you may not find success. And you have to be okay with that. I've been working for 10 years and I've gotten nowhere in terms of what someone traditionally would see as success online, but I'm very happy with what I've built, what I've made. When I look back at my old YouTube channels and my current one, I see something I'm proud of and projects that I made that I wanted to make. And when I look back at them, I can be like, yeah, I've become better. I'm happy that I've become better, and I'm proud of what I made here because it was an idea I wanted. But I think if you start a YouTube channel and all you want is to become famous, you miss the part that matters the most, which is making something that you want to make, that you'll be proud of, that you can look back on in 6 months and say, I'm happy I made that, and look at it and smile. I was looking at an old video yesterday from 6 years ago, and man, did it suck. Its edits were bad, its pacing was bad, I was bad at commentating. It was terrible. And I was smiling so much through it because I remember the days I spent doing an edit that would take me 5 minutes now. It's something that's so beautiful, and I think is being lost on a new generation of influencers because it's always, you have to make content 2 to 3 times a week. You have to make every video every single day. If you're on Shorts, you have to make sure everything works for the YouTube gallery. You gotta have, it's just all these steps that you gotta take in. And it's like, dude, if you make a video, it's your first one ever, you're gonna suck so bad. It's gonna be a terrible video because you've never done it before. I would say less than 0.1% of people get successful on their first video, especially now. Be bad. Be terrible. Make the worst videos the world's ever seen for a little while, but get better at each one. You know, Mr. Beast has this psychotic mental when it comes to making videos where it's just work hard and hard for 10 years and get better and better and better. If you just keep getting better, it's like, oh my god, dude, calm down, chill out. But there is some truth to what he's saying. It's like, yeah, if you work hard and every time you make something, you're proud of it, but you look at it and you say, here's what I could do better, and here's what I want to enhance, you'll always get better. But I don't think you can do that for a long time. And in my case, I couldn't do that for 10 years if it was something I didn't want to do, if it wasn't ideas that I really wanted to flesh out. So my biggest advice to creators at the start is make what you want. Get better, and later down the line, if you want to switch genres, you can always just make a new account and try something new. There's no problem with that. But grow your skills, grow your eye, grow your abilities, and be okay that your videos might not get views, that you won't make money for a long time. If you're okay with that, if you're okay with it taking a year, 2 years, 3 years, in my case, 10 plus, then I think you'll be successful. Just as someday, I think I will be. And I don't need the world to see me, nor do I want the world to see me. Having an audience of people who like what I make is all that really matters. And, anyone can make it there, as long as they're making what they like. Anyways, that's been me. Little rant because, I don't know, I just saw the way that the internet was going, Mr. Beastification of everything, and everyone feeling like they need to be perfect at the start. It's like, no, just fail. Make the worst videos ever and improve. I don't know. I feel passionate about that because I've been doing YouTube for such a long time without any success, but I honestly feel like I'm really happy in my position. It's hard to explain that to someone from the outside who's like, oh, you make YouTube videos? It's like, how many subscribers do you have? Like, oh, barely any. It's like, oh, you've been doing this for how long? It's like, no, I just like it. But yeah, that was just a rant, low-key. That was me. Stay safe, everybody.